Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is our take. We are your hosts. I'm Ocean.
I'm Taylor.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish out this week with another trailer reaction. This one is going to be very interesting, and it's going to be a little spicy, because today we're reacting to Warner Brothers film The Flash, starring,
unfortunately, Ezra Miller, but luckily, we get a return of Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Michael Shannon, and Sasha Coyle, Kiersey Clemens. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Maribel Verdú. One of you. I don't even want to attempt your name. And then
that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other people, but yeah.
Yeah, so, and it comes out on June 16th of this year. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, it's very bittersweet, right? So I will forewarn you that there's going to be some shit talking in this video, and there's going to be some ranting, but there's also going to be excitement. And there's also going to be, some cool stuff. So if you guys haven't seen this trailer yet, this might be the best trailer of 2023 so far, if I'm being honest. Like, if I'm being unbiased towards the person that it's starring, this trailer looks absolutely amazing. Like,
shout out to whoever made this trailer.
Shout out to Warner Brothers for finally giving us something to be incredibly excited about within their DCEU, right? Granted, James Gunn took over, and I don't think this is part of canon,
probably
right?
Not.
It's probably not going to be. So this is kind of just for nothing. Like, as far as big picture goes, obviously they're going to try and make as much money off of it as they can, or whatever. But like, as far as the DCEU goes, this pretty much means nothing, and this is like the last thing that's coming out. Or no, Aquaman 2 is, right?
I think so.
But so that's going to be confusing, but that's a future problem. Right now, this looks insane. The trailer is amazing. The things that happen in it, the fact that we get to see Michael Keaton come back and reprise his role of Batman is like, I never would have thought, ever, not for in the rest of my days would I have thought that I would ever get to see Michael Keaton as Batman again. But we got it.
He looks good.
Amazing. It's that's the best part of the trailer, easily, right? Best part of the trailer. He's like, yes,
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
The music too that plays with it. Oh, it just pairs so good.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's such a good trailer, and it's really exciting. Like, the storyline, it does give us a lot of the storyline. I mean, it seems like the Flash is attempting to save his mom or protect his mom or something, and he ends up jumping between universes, which is a well-established power of the Flash.
Yeah,
he's able to go back in time, breach universes, all that stuff, because he's just so fast. And so it's not like, it's to be expected, right? It's not like this is some crazy thing. But then we get to see General Zod reprise his role. And that whole thing comes back. We also get to see who I believe is supposed to be Supergirl.
Yeah.
Right? And it's different, which is good, because there's a TV show, Supergirl,
there
right?
Is, yeah.
Which I've heard decent things about, but
I'm not familiar with it, but
typically Supergirl is portrayed as this like blonde woman that is a counterpart to Superman, right? But in this, she's a kind of edgy brunette that just, it puts a different spin on the character.
She gives L vibes.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And it gives it a little bit different spin to the character, and I'm actually, like, it intrigued me. And I'm like, oh, what is this version of but what is this version of Superwoman like? You know,
yeah, I mean, I think it definitely can add to the character, because isn't she like General Zod's daughter or something?
I don't know. I don't know the storyline that this takes. I'm not super familiar with Flash comics and Flash storylines.
Well, she's from Superman.
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not familiar with her storyline, so could very well be.
I have no idea. If I'm wrong about that, I'm sorry. I have I don't know, but it just seems like
sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah, it seems cool.
I mean, this is the second time that General Zod is coming back to life, but
so there's some shots of 2 people actually.
Go ahead.
I almost don't want to say their names.
Do it.
So we see Superman.
Yes.
We see 3 Batmans, I believe. And 2 of them, they're kind of like legendary.
So we see Michael Keaton's Batman.
First,
we see
great entrance.
We see obviously what's his name?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck we see him as Bruce Wayne, but obviously he's Batman as well. But there's also a shot that looks very similar to The Dark Knight.
It does. It definitely looks like
on his motorcycle.
The Dark Knight. Yes,
it looks like The Dark Knight on the motorcycle,
and that's very exciting.
And if Christian Bale makes a surprise appearance, dude. This is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fucking problem, okay? And this is where the rant and the spiciness starts, okay? The DC and Warner Brothers has managed to make us as excited about this film as we are with a lot of Marvel and a lot of other like fandom movies, which is very rare for DC as of late because of their unsuccessful attempts at creating some superhero movies. But it's starring one of the biggest pieces of shit dirt bags there is in Hollywood, and they're not doing anything about it, and it's super frustrating because this movie is going to be this movie is going to be amazing, and it's going to do really well, and it's going to make me want to be more excited about DC again. But the whole time I'm going to be staring at Ezra Miller's face and just be like, why the hell are you in this?
You know what's so disappointing is that not just him, like, I'm just tired of him. I don't know why he's just allowed to keep doing what he does. But just from the trailer, of course, this is just a long shot.
Sure.
I'm going to imagine the writing is well enough that you could have just swapped him.
Yep. I 100% agree. And especially in today's age where like we have cancel culture, why is Ezra Miller not canceled?
He's done way
you can't
worse. Even argue like that he's
done way worse than Will Smith did slapping Chris Rock on
that was
television.
Nothing compared to Ezra Miller.
Just to give you guys an idea, Ezra Miller has been here in Hawaii, by the way. He actually was here. He got arrested on 2 separate occasions down in Waikiki for disorderly conduct, pled no contest to both of them. So it's not pleading guilty, but not pleading not guilty, basically. So, but he got arrested 2 times. There's video out there of him acting crazy. Then on Big Island, he gets arrested for throwing a chair at a woman and busting open her head. And there's a couple from Hilo that had to file restraining orders against him to get him to leave them alone.
I think wasn't there also destruction of property?
There's something like that. I'm not too familiar with that, but that wouldn't be surprising to me. He's also recently, as recent as August of last year, was accused of burglary. I mean, he was accused, so he hasn't been convicted yet, but there's obviously this pattern of him of him doing things that causes him to get in trouble. Then a lot of the time he ends up pleading no contest or settling outside of court. And he has come out and like I've seen a couple articles of him saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry for my actions, blah 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 blah. I'm suffering from mental illness and that's why this stuff is happening." Which, look, if you're suffering from mental illness, by all means, like, go get the help you need and figure yourself out. Like, sure. But it does not absolve you from the things that you did.
That's the thing, right?
But it seems like everybody
lean on that excuse for your entire life.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to take responsibility
for your actions.
Do something about it.
Right. And if you're not willing to, then you as a major production studio should not be allowing him to be the star of this film.
Yeah,
especially a film that is
just fueling his whatever you want to call it, but
especially a film that could potentially reignite people's interest in DC movies again.
Yeah.
And it's poised to be an incredible movie with everything that you poured into it, with getting Michael Keaton to come back as another version of Batman, all these other potential cameo appearances, and the effort that you guys have put into producing this movie. It's like, I'm considering not even watching it because of Ezra Miller. Like, yeah. I don't want to support something that is going to financially and benefit somebody like that.
Right. And I mean, I know we talked about it before when we were doing DC news and stuff. I still feel the same way. I don't really want to support it just because of Ezra Miller.
It's so hard though, because it looks so
I mean, it's
good.
Sad. I have no problem not watching it. It's really sad because everybody else looks so good. And like I said, I don't know if it's just a tease because of the trailer with the other cameos and stuff. Because, we see Superman too.
Right.
And we got General Zod. You can't give us Man of Steel 2. But, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm torn. I'm torn on what to do. Especially because his actions, they happened here. Like, it's close to home. It's not just, it's easy to push it aside when it happens far away from you and you don't have to, but it happened here. Like, I remember hearing about him getting arrested. I remember seeing the videos on social media and stuff. Like, I don't know, man.
It's the exact kind of thing we do not want here.
Right.
I mean, nobody wants this in your hometown. Yeah. But it's very easy for it to happen here because we're the vacation place,
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys feeling about this? Are you guys excited about the movie because of all of the extra stuff that they put into it? Do you guys care about the whole Ezra Miller situation? Were you even aware? Did you even know about all the things? I encourage you to just look up, just type in the words Ezra Miller legal troubles into Google or whatever search engine you use. And I promise you will be astounded by how much things have happened in very recent times. It's not like it happened a long time ago, literally within a year. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me make my decision on whether or not to watch this film or to boycott it because of Ezra Miller. I don't know. It's hard.
It's a shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us on this episode as well as the other episodes that we released this week. If you haven't checked them out already, please do so. There's some good ones. We would love to hear from you guys. Please share your thoughts with us about this or any other topics that we've talked about down in the comments below. Thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend. Check out our social media links as well as the other shows here on Any Kine Media, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm Batman.